Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington was born on April 5th, 1856, in Franklin County, Virginia. Although his father was an unknown white man, he is still born into slavery because his mother was a black woman. After the Civil War, his mother remarried to a free man whose name was Washington Ferguson. Soon after, Booker T. Washington would go on to take after his stepfather's last name, Washington, and he would become the man that we now know today as Booker T. Washington. As a young boy, he was always interested in the idea of education. Growing up enslaved meant that he would not have the opportunity to gain an education. In 1866, at the age of 9, he worked as a houseboy for a woman named Viola Ruffner. Viola took great interest in Booker because she knew that he was ambitious and willing to learn, and allowed him to attend school for 1 hour while he worked for her. Later on, Washington would soon attend Hampton Normal Agricultural Institute. In 1875, Washington would graduate from Hampton and land his first teaching job at a middle school in Malden, Virginia. Not too long after, Washington would be appointed to run Tuskegee Institute. Something interesting that I learned is that W.E. Du Bois did not agree with Washington's views for black people. Washington believed that black people should instead do trade work such as framing livestock, raising livestock, dairying, and etc. He did not think black people should pursue a political career and instead overall live as if to basically let the ways of the world be the way it is and not worry too much about what's going on, but instead try to grow economically. W.E.B. Du Bois had another perspective. In fact, he feels that Booker T. Washington did not do enough for the African American people and instead held them back. Du Bois believed black people should take part of being a part of politics, civil rights, higher education, and voting rights. Overall, Booker T. Washington has influenced other scholars based on his legacy. All across the world, even in the United States, there are thousands of trade schools. These schools are allowing individuals of all backgrounds to attend a trade and get certified. Getting certified to do a trade means that you're in the right direction that Washington intended. Having the ability to know a skill puts you in the lead to receiving a career quicker and growing economically.